Shalom. I'd like to give all praises and all honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakradash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone and taught us the truth, peace, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is on Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 4, King James Version. And we in the blue letter. And we're still going straight off into it. And it reads, Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldees. We're talking about right here in America. Babylon, Nineveh, spiritual Egypt, the house of bondage. Okay, right here, America. This is where many people shall be slain. Okay, during the time of Jacob's troubles. Okay, and they that are thrust through in her streets. You see, because a lot of people are going to be thrust through right out in the streets. But first off, it's going to be right off in their homes. You see how when they show the footage, the video, or any images of the war-torn areas, what do you see? You see the whole land flattened. Buildings and houses that have been bombed and set on fire, and just ashes and heaps of rubble and brick and mortar, you see, and boards. These are the things that's coming right here to America. When people are no longer have a place to stay, we shall be as pilgrims upon the earth. Okay, because one, you ain't gonna have no place to stay. During the time of Jacob's troubles, once they start doing all types of terroristic activities right here in America, start bombing, okay, shooting and killing people, bombing and beating and raping people, when there's no more food in the grocery stores, when all these things are happening, then that's when you're going to see a great devastation and a demoralization of society. You're going to see the arrogancy of the people's faces just drop. You see, when they have no more nourishment, no more food, no more water, no more cell phones. You see, no more police protection, no more fire department, no more ambulance. All these things gone. You see, when these things happening, that's when people gonna wake up and pay attention. It's all about Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but they're not going to be able to find Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. At this time, what we're going to have a famine of the word. If the Houthis be successful in what they're trying to do with the underwater drones that they have, if they be successful in cutting the internet, okay, that's... one second, one moment. Okay, Salakia, sorry about that. Okay, I had a phone call. So this is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. Okay, because in the cities where you're going to have a lot of different turmoil, a lot of different crazy situations, you're going to have situations where people are not even going to be able to walk outside because there's going to be all types of sniper fire. People are going to be shooting and killing. You're going to have the martial law police. They're going to be going through kicking in people's doors, okay, and doing what? Rounding people up. They're going to be beating and raping a lot of people. The very people that you would think, that many people would think, people that have bought into the American dream and the illusion of thinking that they're officials or someone that actually care. Well, when Esau is Edom, shut things, when Yahweh, ultimately, when Yahweh shuts things down using Esau is Edom's system, breaking that down, and the beast and the beast system, then guess what? Society, the people will no longer have the system to hold on to hold them up, and primarily you women, y'all are really going to be in trouble. Not having any more of the services that y'all have been needing and using against, your black, Latino, Native American, and the men, keeping and holding us down. The system is going to be removed. You see, so y'all are not going to have any more of the of Esau is Edom's court systems and police systems and all these different things to utilize against the so-called black, Latino, Native American, and man. And so and then plus a lot of things people just gonna go off anyway. Period. Because really, again, the police, there's a lot of good that they may do for some people for what they understand, but there's also a lot of bad that they do. It's a lot that's going to be revealed when the time comes. And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. You see, all those that join unto them. You see, those that join with the wicked ones. You see, with the lowlies. You see, of society. And those are all those that are wicked, the 2/3, the heathens, the Edomites. You see, we cannot fall within their category one way or another or in their activities. You see, that's the reason why we are different, of a different cloth. You know what I'm saying? Our paths are different. Our footsteps are ordered to the righteous path. Their footsteps are ordered to the left, okay, to the wicked path. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 19. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch. You see, because many have become just that, a withered branch, have become a rotted tree, dry rotted tree. They have no fruit. You see, they are in gross darkness because they have no knowledge. Knowledge is what gives the stimulation of life. You see, as we all know and understand it. You see, coming from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua from on high. And as the remnant of those that are slain, you see, thrust through with a sword. You see, and we know the sword, talking about the gun, they're going to be thrust through. When they come through, I'm telling you something, when the martial law police come through, they're going to come through with the type of weaponry that's going to be so frightening. You see, just the sound of their guns going off is going to make some people just faint. Some people are going to catch a heart attack. You see, because it's going to be so threatening, so horrible. Bombs going off, people not being able to sleep, not having any type of a way to protect themselves. Because and then all different types of ways that Esau Edom is going to be using to detect where people are, thermal imaging. People are going to be trying to hide amongst the rubble. You see, because there's going to be so much, again, sniper fire, you see, that go down, okay, that go down to the stones of the pit, you see, as a carcass trodden under feet. And that's what it's going to be like. That's what it's going to be. See, over there in the war-torn areas right now, they're able to take them bodies and drag them off and bury them in mass graves and different things. Over here in America, when such things happen, when you see dead bodies laying on around, the Bible makes it clear it's not going to be anybody to bury the dead. It's because people are going to be more concerned about trying to eat and protection. And they're going to be trying to keep it with their loved ones. People are going to be trying to stay alive, period, alive. And then plus they're going to have those DARPA robots, those biological flesh-eating robots. They're going to be eating rotten flesh, eating dead bodies. That's going to be laying all around here and there. It's going to be a devastating thing. Jeremiah chapter 49. Listen, I'm going to take the time to remind you to press the like button, okay? Press the like button that helps out for the algorithms of the YouTube channel. And also, if you would, please, could you press the subscription button? Go ahead and press the subscription button and the notification bell. That way, you will receive special notification alerts each time that I release a new video for your spiritual edification. And as you remember, as good shepherds of the Lord, we must always provide good graze and pasture for the sheep to graze. The water ever so much. Let's get back into this. Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 26. Therefore, her young men shall fall in her streets. Right now, you have many of the young men that are here, not just in Detroit, but all over America, and they are not war ready. They're not. They're namby-pambies. They're soft. The gay, they're feminine. The Bible calls them effeminates. Effeminates, 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 6. Or is it chapter 6, verse 9? No, I think it's chapter 9, verse 6. Okay. No, chapter 6, verse 9. Yes, chapter 6, verse 9. When you have a lot of effeminates, that means they have feminine tendencies. They're not men. They're more or less like male lesbians, you see. And the Bible also says in Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 18 through 21, that many of these young guys are nothing more than stubborn, gluttonous, rebellious sons. That's all. Stubborn, gluttonous, rebellious sons. They do not adhere to the voice of their father or their mother. They're rebellious, they're gluttonous, they're eating up all the food. I mean, when the time comes, many of these guys, they're always trying to play rough and tough and like they're so hard. They're going to find out that they're not hard at all. When these martial law police come through, you're going to see a lot of these guys running for their life and being thrust through, cut down, shot dead, their bodies laying right there. And you're going to see their bodies being ate on by animals. You see. And birds. The birds, too. The birds going to be going off. They're going to be eating flesh. You're going to see birds chasing some people. You see? Because they're going to be going off. You're going to see people outside cutting off body parts of other people's dead bodies so they can cook them and eat them. These things are going to be happening. Cannibalism of all different kinds. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. And all the men of war shall be cut off in that day. You see? They're going to be cut off. They're going to have their order to go out and to carry out murder, mayhem, all types of wickedness, and they're going to be filled with wicked spirits, demonic spirits. They're going to be coming to do what? The work of the Lord, being that indignation, being the indignation of the Lord. You see, that's the reason why Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20, we must what? Hide ourselves. The Bible says, hide thyself in a chamber, if but for a little moment, until the indignation of the Lord has passed. You see, and because when they come through, they're coming through to kill. You see, to kill. Saith the Lord of hosts. You see, and the angels come in when that time comes through. When the angels cover the skies, they're going to be all over the place. You see, many different kinds, many different shapes, many different forms. Okay, many different, some is going to be luminous, some are not, some are going to be where they're going to be luminous but dark at the same time. Some are going to be physical but spiritual at the same time. It's going to be all different types of crazy things. Apparitions and ghosts are going to be appearing here and there. You see, tripping people out, running around and stuff, grabbing at people and stuff. People going to be hollering and screaming. People are going to be in a complete hell on earth. This is what's coming, and this is what's going to make a lot of people wake up and realize what we've been trying to tell them is true. If only they would have listened, you see, and they're not going to know what's going on. They're going to be completely confused about everything. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 30. Therefore, shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men, oh, come on, we already read that. Okay, this is chapter 34, 7. A sword is upon their horses. Now we're talking about the chariots. And also the battle machines of Esau is Edom, and upon their chariots, okay, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, talking about America, Babylon, and they shall become as women. Because a lot of these young men, they're so drugged out. They're so dependent on different drugs and different types of bad behaviors that has caused them to be lax. They're weak-minded. They're not strong, you see, and they don't have the capability of doing the different things that need to be done as a man to be able to sustain themselves. They have become soft. They like listening to gay rappers that wear dresses and high-heel shoes, stilettos. You see, all these things is going on. Are they war material? Is the young men of America war material? No, they're not ready. You see, they're not ready. You see, and they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures. You see, to steal the treasures. This is what it's out to do. That's why the sword is upon the treasures. You see, of all the people. You see, of society, and they shall be robbed. You see that? And they shall be robbed. When the martial law troops come through, they coming through to do complete devastation. That is it. So look, we're going to go ahead and end the video off right there. Lord's willing, you were edified by today's lesson. Or if not, I pray that you were provoked to thought to do better. And hopefully you've seen some precepts in this video that you can use to put together some precepts that you can make an edifying video that you may be able to feed the sheep. As always, our job as the good shepherds is to feed the sheep, provide good grazing pastures for the sheep to graze. So brothers and sisters, I thank you ever so much for watching the video. Remember, stay strong. There's a lot of the different things that's going to be coming your way, and the different temptations, and you're going to have to stay strong. You're going to have to maintain your being dwelled into the word, and the word being within you, that you're able to fight against the world and all the different temptations and different things that are going to be coming at you, pushing at you all the time, trying to weaken you, trying to work on your mind. If they destroy your mind, work on your mind, bring your mind down, bring down your whole aspirations of hopes and inspirations and dreams and anything, then you are captured. Remember, you have no dreams. Remember that. So don't be fooled and tricked and then thinking that you do. Because the moment that you're thinking that you got a dream to chase and to capture, that's when you're only going to find a nightmare. Is what was happening and waiting for you. Nothing more. Just nightmare. But stay strong in the word, and by doing so, you will be steadfast, ready, and strengthened in the word. And so we like to go ahead and give all praises and all honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone and taught of the truth. Peace and salutation to the hope of the elect. Shalom to the hope of the elect.